Have you ever picked up a book and noticed a common idea or message that runs throughout the story? That's what we call a theme. A theme is the underlying message or meaning that a writer wants to convey to their readers. Themes can be expressed in various ways, including through characters, plot, setting, and symbolism. Here are some steps to identify the theme in a work of literature. Read the work of literature carefully. Read the work of literature several times to understand the plot, characters, and the setting. Take note of any recurring ideas or motifs. Identify the main idea. Once you have a good understanding of the plot and characters, identify the main idea or message that the author is trying to convey. Consider the characters. Look at the characters' actions and motivations to see what they reveal about the theme. Ask yourself what the characters are trying to accomplish, what they value, and what they are willing to sacrifice. Look for symbols. Symbols are objects or ideas that represent something else. Look for any symbols in the work of literature, and consider what they might mean in the context of the story. Consider the setting. The setting can also provide clues about the theme. Look at the time period, location, and social context of the story to see what it reveals about the author's message. Here are some common types of themes that you might find in literary works. Good versus evil. This is one of the most common themes in literature. It's all about the struggle between what's right and what's wrong. Think of Harry Potter's fight against Voldemort, or the battle between Frodo and Sauron in The Lord of the Rings. Love. Love is a universal theme that can be found in all sorts of literature. It can be the love between family members, friends, or romantic partners. Examples include Romeo and Juliet. Hubris. Some literary works involve a character with too much self-confidence, known as hubris. That excessive self-confidence often leads to terrible decisions. One example is in Mary Shelley's novel, Frankenstein. Coming of age. This theme is all about growing up and becoming an adult. It's often seen in young adult books like The Catcher in the Rye or The Outsiders. Circle of life. This is a heavy theme that deals with the inevitability of death and the meaning of life. It often follows an idea of, what goes around comes around. An example of this is, Bridge to Terabithia. Identity. This theme deals with the question of who we are, and how we define ourselves. It can be found in works like The Color Purple, or The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. By identifying the themes in these works of literature, readers can gain a deeper understanding of the message that the author is trying to convey, and the universal truths that are explored in the story.